Van the man, I just met a friend of yours in the street. He does a very good Please Don't Go. What was that about anyway, that song? But before, when I was working on my own, before I tried to involve the people in my house so that instead of being a external perturbation, they were part of the thing. They didn't want to be. Didn't want to be part of the thing. They wanted to be, I don't know, in a reality TV show. So it all went reality TV the other night. But before that, the timing was down to the second, and the animals were involved as well. It was with foxes and birds and trees. And I can get the foxes and birds and trees back into the game any time, but it's the people here that are mad. And I've got crackheads knocking on my door. I mean, it's interesting, but they don't do nearly as well as the animals. And the quality of the music, well, it's nice raw rock and roll, but we're back at about 1960 something in the street, and I wanted to be a bit ahead of that. The last blog post I made, not this house, but the one before that, about the movie. My God, there's some fantastic music out there that people are making for a film, David. That French one. Whoa! That had me in tears. I haven't looked up who wrote it or anything, but I did look up "Wish You Were Here" and I found an arrangement for string quartet by Alison Johnston, and that looks really interesting. I'm gonna look it up now because it sounds like with that website you can play MIDI on the browser. It's probably going to sound absolutely cringe. I mean, we need some of those Spitfire samples. What happened to that? There was this I.O. project in Christian, what's his name, was doing in Edinburgh. But I haven't got the tech, I haven't got the money, I can't speak to my daughter, won't speak to me, my parents don't talk sense, my dad seems to be coding things to me, but the level of stuff that I'm getting from him is it's crap. I don't know why he can't tell me. He can't talk about Rhodesia. He tries to pretend it's normal, and I'm still back in this thing where I think actually something awful's happened. My daughter's committed suicide. My parents died long ago. My daughter was in some abusive relationship with my brother, and the mother is involved. My ex-wife is involved because they flew to South Africa, but they didn't see the necessity to get my parents in a state where they could communicate properly with me, and there's this ominous silence from my daughter and my ex-wife, and that's really the main thing that pisses me off. The stuff that goes on in this house is just theatre, and it's all right. But here, Karolina Zebrowska. It's her flat, right? But she is definitely happy to have a film made in it. She's in Poland, and I was pretty sure that this is a Lynchian thing, maybe going on with Anton Taulinski, who's also in Poland, and he's sending coded videos about connections with the UK and Poland. Carolina was here she was in Brighton, London and Edinburgh. So definite quadrophenia happening here. And here's Waters, music by Waters and Gilmour. And this guy in the street who I gave 100 quid to learn to play Wish You Were Here, has got two amazing guitars. Better than any I ever had. We were just going back to guitar collections. This site can't be reached. Took too long to respond. Reload. If my internet connection is like this, I just don't really get why. Oh, that doesn't look that great, but I'll fix that later. If you actually go to the website, other people in this house can watch movies on the internet connection, but look, the response is, what is this? How do I go down? How do I see the rest of the screen? There's a way of making this full screen, isn't there? Oh, I haven't accepted the cookies. Like it, listen to it, let's try. Do you know why I leave my mouth open like this? It's because I'm a zombie, I'm half a dead person. I was watching this dying thing. Black Friday, is this it? We're in a fucking shopping spree. Is that why there's such a filthy atmosphere of fucking stink and shit? Please rate this score. Black Friday. Well, I haven't fucking heard it. I can't read music. How do you ask me to rate it? Wow. Listen to that. Well, that's a lot better than I expected a MIDI player to do. That's good. The engineering is well off. There's I don't know what that there's some droning going on in the middle there. That's that's swamping out everything else. But I think that's a really nice score. Look. You could carry on listening to it, but what's this? This line is. I think that's really good. I think that's lovely. What do you reckon, David? Roger? Whoa, it goes a bit jazzy there. It's better. Is this some sort of three-part movement? There's a beat frequencies coming in there. Wow, 5 out of 5. Now is it going to ask me to rate this score? Yes. How about that? It tells you who liked it. So I'm dead. I can't do it. All I hear is what other people said. I must be dead. And that's the problem, and no one can say, because as soon as they say, I'll disappear in a puff of smoke. Or is it because I'm not following them? Or is it because I'm not logged in? I don't know. It's because thousands and thousands of people all set fire to themselves, or there was a nuclear war, and Vladimir Putin really did blow this place up with a nuclear weapon, and we're in purgatory now. Silence.